Hey, what's up, y'all? Let's get into the Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 14, episode, y'all, 2. So we continue where we left off at with Derek and Kyle at certain party getting into their argument. So it continued where they get down to some of the problems that they were having. So Derek problem with her, the problem that broke their friendship up for Derek was her draw that she ain't gonna be a somebody mattress anymore. Was when Kyle did that Amazon Live interview where she said that they weren't really friends. They only went on one couple vacation. That was it. And then Kyle brings up what her issue with her, which was was two issues, but the dumbest one of all was Bravo Khan when she literally knocked the Reeks drink out of her hand, and it spilled on Dorit's clothes when Andy asked her which of the sisters, the richest sister, is your favorite, and she went, "Well, she's not my, she in the bottom now." So Kyle didn't like that, and then also Kyle didn't like when Dorit went herself on Andy's what happened live show and said something about Kyle and Morgan friendship, relationship, whatever it was. She didn't like that either. That was Kyle's biggest thing. So they going back and forth. Derek was like, I'm tired of your bullshit. She went, I'm not taking it anymore. And she went, Kyle acting as a victim as she always. If you're not gonna sit here and listen to me, we don't have to do this. So Kyle gets herself up and runs out. She runs out the party, y'all. So she runs out and everything. I'm like, girl, what you running for, girl? Handle it. But she runs out. Garcelle runs after her. Garcelle said, is you okay? What happened? I just can't believe it. I don't know who that person is in there. That's another person. She ain't no mattress no more. She ain't taking no ish since she going through separation from her husband. And so we move on to Erica. So Erica checked on Derek. Derek said, girl, it's what I told you earlier today that she was going to do. She did exactly what I told she going to do. And she went, I'm over the bull. I ain't taking it. So they both ended up, Cal and Derek ended up leaving the party. So the next day, y'all, we move on to Boz Boz. So Miss Boz, we get a little bit more into her. So she's, she was an executive CFO for multiple companies. Netflix. I want to say Disney, if I'm not mistaken. I know Netflix was one of them. It was a whole bunch of them, and she made it on the Forbes top 100 or top 50 CFOs or CEO, whichever one they did for Ford. She made one of the influence people in corporate. So she actually didn't retire after 25 years of being in corporate. Now she's doing her own thing because when her husband passed away, her husband ended up passing away, so she's a widow. Her husband passed away. It's been some years. When their daughter was 3 years old, so the daughter she missing out. She said that he's missing out. He missed out on being in his daughter's life. When he passed away, she said after he passed, she was called back in the office. I don't know which company she was working for at the time, and they wanted to let her go. So after that, she finally finally became her own boss, became an entrepreneur. Now she's doing big things, and she throws these events called a badass workshop to teach you how to be your own boss and go through it, the steps and stuff. She's a public speaker. She does a lot of different public speaking all around the world and stuff. So, yeah, we got to know a little bit more about her. I like Miss Boz. I said I do. She got some beautiful skin. That chocolate, woo. And she never thought she was gonna end up with a white. She didn't think the love of her life would have been, a white man, but it did. said, girl, God makes every race and he's giving you the best. So, moving on from her, we move on to Cal and Sutton. So Cal and Sutton ended up meeting up for lunch. And Sutton we're gonna get down to it. Sutton was like, girl, what you gonna do, girl? What you and Mo? You and Mauricio, because she ain't it's a hard time, but you actually need to do you need to get a rinsed team. I don't think I'm saying it right. You need to get investigators to go through these finances and stuff. Y'all need to get this stuff in order. She said you need to file. You need to go on ahead and file for divorce. And Kyle went, what? What you talking about? It's like, I don't think we should I don't think I'm gonna do that. We're just going through this motion and we're just gonna do it like we've been doing it. She ain't because she ain't we started everything. She ain't She ain't a man when when it comes to money, girl, they money, they switch up on you. So that's why I'm telling you. Girl, get it together. But Sutton was I said the thing about it, Sutton was very honest with Kyle and told her, like, you need to file. Because if you really, I think what Kyle is trying to do, Kyle and Mauricio, to me, if they go through a divorce, it's going to be bad. Because I said, she's saying that, because Kyle, we started it all off together and stuff. And I said, that don't mean anything. I said, you had a realtor license and you don't use it no more. He's been running the company since y'all had kids. Like when he was with you, you had one child. And then you had, what, 3 other girls? So now you had 3 girls by him now. Everybody, the last one at home is 16. So you have to think about this because things are about to switch up, and they will when it involves money. But them two got so much tangled up with each other because they did everything. I said, but Sutton, try to tell her, like, girl, you really do need to file. But I don't think what Cal really wants to do is a divorce. I think she just wants to do the separation right now, and that's it. And just go on about it until they figure out what they're gonna do. But she ain't listening to Sutton. Not at all. But we're gonna keep it moving. So we move on to Boz, Erica, and Derek. So Erica and Derek goes over to Boz's house. So this is the first time she got having the 2 of the ladies over. And they ended up getting down, talking. They get there, they love the house, everything. She has great taste. Really do. She has great taste. And so they goes outside on the back. I ain't gonna lie, her backyard is gorgeous. Has set up, oh my God. So beautiful. So they sit down and they start talking. They start talking about what happened between her and Kyle. Derek and Kyle. And because Boz asked her, so what are the issues with y'all? What's going on from last night to now? So what's really going on with y'all? So she asked her, what's the real issue? And Derek said Kyle mad at me. She mad at me about something, but it's all over the place. It's really all over the place because it's not really something really specific that she really mad at me about, because I asked her about it, but she just giving me air. That's my word, because that's what Kyle really giving her, is nothing but air. And it's like, it's really not a specific issue. It's not an issue at all. You just mad because she's not at that Derek is not at your beck and call anymore. And it's like you was distancing yourself from Derek when you brought Morgan into the Morgan last season. You was already distancing from her out of the blue. So, you know, um, after that, they asked her. It was something else. Okay, so that yeah, that's all they talked about there. Um, did they? I know they asked her something, but I can't remember what it was because I don't have it in my notes. So hold up, they asked her something. Okay, so after I had to look for a minute. So as Boz, Erica, and Derek are still at Boz's house, still talking. They switched over to um the issues that Derek going through with her marriage and stuff. And they asked about the kids and stuff. She said that her kids, she just tell her kids, she just tell the kids that daddy's at work. For right now, that she's not going to tell the kids anything. And that's very tricky. I don't like I said I actually do not like when people do that because kids, y'all kids are what, 8, I want to say 8 and 9 or 8 and 7, some around that age. And I said they already know what's going on. By y'all just playing like, oh, daddy's just at work and stuff like that, it's not gonna work. Cause them kids are very smart and they knows they've been dealing with y'all foolery for this long. But move on. So Boz asked is y'all gonna stay together. Derek said there Derek went, that's a possibility. She said there's a possibility that we could, because that's what Derek wants. But I don't think that's what she's gonna get. But we move on to Sutton. So Sutton is trying to do something nice for Kyle. So she gets Erica and Kathy, and they all gonna do a like a pajama pizza and wine type of thing, and they gonna surprise her. Go over Kyle's house to surprise her, cause Kyle at home, you know, at home with her daughter, the youngest one, um, cause the other daughter that she has that lived there wasn't coming home. She was going out with friends, so she was trying to make dinner. So it's just her and her youngest daughter. So as Sutton, Kyle, and Kathy on their way over, cause there's a gate, and it's so you got to call. So Kathy ended up changing into characters, saying she was a UPS person. She was UPS dropping off packages, cause there's always packages coming to Kyle's house. And she get into character. She did all the working and stuff to get into it. So she does it. Kyle said, "Oh my God." The bell rings. She went, "Oh my God." She went, "It's a UPS person." She went, "I don't feel like going out there." Not today. So Kathy did a little voice and stuff and get back in the car. And Kyle had to get all the dogs in the house. All of them. She chasing out the one outside because it ran off. And so she get the dogs in, let them in. They ring the doorbell, hide down. Her daughter like, "I don't see nobody out there, Mom." So they both walking up to it, then they open the door. Surprise, she was shocked. So they brought pajamas and stuff. They switched into pajamas and everything to do a little chit chat to check on her and see how she's doing. And as they sitting there talking, y'all, you got Erica and Sutton, who've been through the divorce, and they tell her, just telling her you need to be prepared. You need to be very prepared because when it comes to people and men and money, it's not gonna work out well. But she's such in denial at this point. Kyle, Kathy, like, when it came to Mauricio, come to find out, y'all, this man didn't put in his, I want to say, they home office. I want to say in the home office at the house. He then took out the picture of her, of him and Kyle, and put the dancing with the, when he was on Dancing with the Stars. He didn't put that woman picture in the frame. I said, what the fuck? I said, girl, what are you talking about? Why is you so calm, cool, and collected? I would have rearranged that whole mother. Bro, that whole room would have been gone. He came back, that whole room, everything in that would have been gone. I would have turned that into my, dude, she got a fitness room? That would have became my fitness room. Straight up. All new stuff. He'd be wondering oh, you moved out. Ain't nothing here. So when that was, we ended up finding that out. Then, cause Kathy can't stand him. Kathy is over him. She don't like him. She was, cause Kyle had to stop Kathy from talking bad about him, cause Kathy was getting ready to go in that ass, and Kyle told her, don't do that, don't do that, don't say that. So Kathy zipped her mouth, cause I said, oh yeah. So Mauricio ended up showing he been posing pictures of him in the working out, and that's what it was. Kathy said something about him, how he looked. Oh, Kathy can't stand him. She can't stand him. And the biggest thing with Kathy is that on his reality show on Netflix, he's been talking about Kathy, about the Hiltons, and they realtor business and stuff like that, and it has rubbed Kathy the wrong way, because Kathy went, I done made up. We done made up with you. You and my sister, we done made up with you. But it's like, there's no reason for you to even talk about us. We ain't forgot, but there's no reason to talk about her. So Kathy is in her feelings, and she don't give a about him. She don't care if they together or not. Oh, so that little thing they did for her, they made the pieces and stuff like that. It went good. That was nice, but Cal is in so much denial. Cal don't want to deal with anything. And Cal thing is that everybody, the ladies, that Erica and Sutton, are not the only ones that have told her she need to file for divorce. And she don't want to do that. I said, but you, at some point, you're going to have to. Because this is what to me, this is what you wanted. You wanted this and stuff. You exploring your sexuality and all this stuff and everything else. And you're not. So, I don't know. I really don't know about her. But moving on. We move on to Derek and PK. So, they meet up for dinner. And baby, PK got down to the nitty gritty. He ordered him a non-alcoholic drink. And I come to find out, because I was watching this with my mom, and we watching it, laughing and stuff. And she said that some non-alcoholic drinks do contain alcohol. So you got to be very, very, very cautious about what you drink, because he's still drinking. And we realized that, we both realized that during this dinner conversation with him and Derek, he's going through withdrawal. He's going through withdrawal. That's why that weight dropped off and everything. But you can tell he's going through withdrawal. Alcoholic withdrawal. And stuff. Because that man ate up everything he ordered. Everything he ordered. He told her that, we're going to have to cut off this. He said, you like to be, he said, how we been fighting? Like we fighting in this, the conversation we just had. Because I don't think they showed it. Because they must have got into it. They didn't show it. But he said, the conversation, how we fight. And we would have been thrown out of this place already. So he said that we always have to be codependent of each other. He went, that has to stop. Stop. I said, damn. So that called Derek. I was going to Derek went, what? What? She went, yeah, like, he went like, we talk and everything 5 times a day. No, they had to stop. He didn't got up, showed off the new body and stuff. He went, yeah, this is what being single look like. And she pissed the tail. Derek pissed the tail when he said that. I said, girl, check him. I said, girl, check that ass. Cause it's like, you don't say that shit. I said, no matter if y'all separated, you don't say that to me. That's what she should have said. Don't say that to me. You know what you just said? Yo, you know what you just said, bro? But I think this marriage is over. Because it's over. I said also with the him stopping drinking, he's going through withdrawal. And I think this withdrawal and he's sobered up. Now he's just making he may be making rash decisions about wanting a divorce. That's what I get. I get that he's making a rash decision because he's going through withdrawal. And you can tell that he's going through withdrawal heavily. Because I don't think because if she said he was a drinker, yes. Because it's showing. Because the way he tore up that fool, baby. It was crazy. But they sat down. It was good. They ended up leaving. I don't think Doree got any of her real question that she wanted answered. Because he was speaking his mind. He was saying how he felt. But I don't think she really spoke how she really, really feel yet. But I said, this is over. I said, this relationship is done. And I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to say that, but it is. But I hope that they can be great co-parents. Or actually, they need to go to counseling. They need to go to real couple counseling. And before they do this divorce, I would say. But that's all that happened, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. This your boy Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in. And I get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all.